Hey all, it's me, Laura B at Craft and See with Laura B. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing well, thank you. I'm just last minute whatever on this horrendous desk. Yes, I know it's been a few days. You know, life. Oh, stop moving that. Anyway, so it's been a few days. Kind of been side railed with some stuff. Hopefully it will all get mo better from here on out. Anyway, sorry, my nose is a little bit leaky still. So we are continuing working in my project as a guest design team member for Suzanne at Nonstop Paper Crafts. And it is part of her Sew Shabby 17-page sewing kit. And what else do I want to say? Again, this is my project for the design team. Now, through Nathalie at LineDotArrow's Facebook group, there are several challenges for several different things. But the one pertaining to Nonstop Paper Crafts is under the hashtag of Sew Shabby. And I put my thing here because I put it away so I wouldn't lose it. Let me just grab it back out. So I always have to refresh myself on the rules and see how bad my paper has become. So this week from the 9th through the 15th, so it ends on Saturday, oh wait, that was last week. Wait, just Challenge 2. Yes, we are on Challenge 2. So it is through the 15th. The 15th is Saturday, duh. Is to create bobbin dangles, which she provides the freebies on the group, the LineDotArrow group, and we've talked about this in the last episode. These are what I have. Yeah, these were cut there, and this is how far I've gotten. Obviously not very far all that. So here's the thing, if you want to participate in these weekly challenges, then please head on over to LineDotArrow Junk Journal Group on Facebook. It is for, obviously, Nathalie at LineDotArrow. It's her group, and lots of good people in there, lots of great challenges. And on that note, we will move it along. I have finished, for the most part, the pockets and blah, 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 blah on this side of the signature. I've done some decor, not a lot. Excuse me. And we've gone through most of this. I'm trying to think of where we left off. I believe I told you all about this fold out with the little tuck spot. Yes, this. Sorry, my throat's got a tickle. The center page. Excuse me. Pardon me. I think this is about here where we were. Yes, I did this. The chalkboard dress. And I found my chalk writers. Hang on. They're just the little $1.25 dollar store chalk writers. So let's see how this is gonna go with wiping it off. And not as good, but a little bit damp rag and it comes right off. So that will be lovely, and I will put something on there because it seems like these chalk writers are not going to come off like the chalk did. So that's good. Put this here solely because that page was crinkled up and wouldn't stop. I'm not sure I did this on camera, how much I did of it, but I went ahead and I've made this several times before. I will try to remember to link the video down below in the description box of one of the times that I did this. If I didn't do it on camera, because honestly, I don't remember. I went ahead and sewed these little flowers across the bottom that instead of gluing it, and I made it a flip out. So you can access this, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and technically 5 if you wanted to say that, because you could double stuff it. Did not sound right. On this side, I made it a tuck. And here I just put a simplicity pattern. The stamps, this is a stamp from Your Creative Studio from last December, I think it is. And so I just tore it out, inked around it. Didn't want to make it a tuck, didn't want to make it a pocket, just wanted, you can, but you can still write all over this if you want. That gives a little bit of interest. Here is a belly band from Vellum. Here's another pocket, which I just finished this morning. Put a ruffle on there. Here is a tuck spot. A big old button tuck spot. And then I am trying to get glued down. Put some more of that lace on there. Y'all know how I love this lace. I took one of her blank ones like this and then backed it with an embroidery kit. I'll have to remember, let me write that down. I can't remember quite who this embroidery kit is from, so I don't want to say and be incorrect. So I will link that down below. And then this page, it's fragile, it's 1937 book page, so it was starting to tear away and I didn't want it to come out completely, so I used some washi tape and then just took this leftover scrap of paper to make a side pocket. Excuse me. This I did yesterday. I took one of the dress forms, you can see it on the back, and I glued it, you know, the heavier ink side, the front of it, to the back of some backing paper that I made, and then took my Monet washi and made a dress out of it. And after that, I took the liquid pearls in this pretty ballerina pink, and I had traced over where the bow was, and I actually did these in a different color than all of this, and afterwards it's like, why did you do that? Because you just decided to cover it all up so that bow would really pop and it kind of looked like a dress. So this is a big tag, it goes in the big tag spot. And we've all seen the dresses, and this dress, I'm pretty sure I showed you. All I did was enlarge these two. And then went to town decorating it. This was a failed attempt. This is the front half of, where'd it go? This. I had originally glued that on here and I was gonna try to make some flip out and it just didn't work. And so I went a different route. And here is the front of that dress all jazzed up. I apologize. I've really gotten something in my throat that just doesn't want to leave. Must be allergies. So now we are on, again, this side is done except for all of the cards and more decoration. I tried it assembly line. So I put the first pocket on here. All they are is leftover envelopes that I had. This one recreated last video. This tuck I just put on here. So if you have something small, it's only glued here, through here, and this little bit. So if you had something small that you wanted to, you know, kind of peek out, you can just shove her head through there. Shove her head through it. There we go. Ah. Peekaboo. Where are you? Anyway, sorry. And that is as far as I have gone in this one, other than decorating that big pocket and doing some little bit of stamping. And we are going to work from back to front on this one, because just that's how I'm gonna roll. And I am trying to think. I don't really have a plan for today. Today is about just recording something. Just recording something. But I do know what I'm going to do with this. My knuckles cracked. We are just going to make this an overlay. I guess that's just... I'm doing this for texture purposes. And there's also this that I was working on so I could complete it for here. And I think what I shall do, let me make sure I don't want to put it anywhere else quickly. No, 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 no. No. Sorry. I guess in weirdness. So we're going to go back and do what I originally had thunk to do. Kind of want it on a area. No, I put that there. Dagnabbit. Can put it here. I wanted a little bit of color. And then I'm going to do vellum on vellum. No, that's vellum on tracing. That's just too much for me. Here we go. Here we are. And what I want to do with this, make sure I'm still in frame. I tend to work down below. I've noticed that the last couple of videos. Oh, so what has been going on in the land of my YouTube buddies? I trust and hope everything has been going well the last couple of days. Yeah, I've had been having a few issues apparently, and so unfortunately my filming schedule is out of whack. And it is vellum next to vellum. Oh, crud. Here we go. Here we go. And because it's vellum, and you know how vellum reacts to wet, I just went around the edges on the outside, and then a little teensy weensy bit. And I really want this side glued down. So there we go. And there's my words again. I try so hard not to say that word because I use it in overabundance. Oh, what have I been watching? There's a good one. There's a good topic of conversation. Well, I have been watching my Across the Pond movies and shows. And they're not just Jane Austen, although you can get a newer, I think it was 08. So the newer Sense and Sensibility, not the Ang Lee 1995, I think it is, 98. The one with Emma Thompson and Alan Rickman, the late great Alan Rickman. That's Colonel Brandon. Anyway, this is a newer one with that, and it actually has a more age-appropriate casting. Not that they didn't do wonderful in their jobs, in their roles, but, you know. Anyway, enough said about that. Coffee. That's gonna stick. That'll stick. What else have I been doing? I watched that one, but that show is on Hulu, the Sense and Sensibility. I wish I knew the names of the actors off the top of my head, but because it was a BBC version, and I don't know the actors. I'm trying to remember. I don't even think I couldn't come up with a name. I apologize for that. There we go. And then what did I watch? I was watching Lark Rise to Candleford. I started that last night after I had watched the Emma with, I'm going to butcher her name, so I'm just going to say his, Johnny Lee Miller. And I think that has the one that has Michael Gambon in it. Along with, I don't know if there's anyone else I know in that one. I mean, I'm sure there are, but names are escaping me right now. Please pardon me. For those who know, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate everything. Very much so. Very, very much so. So shout out at this point to Jamie and Mitzi. Well, and then there's the Donna and the, in my personal life, Donna and Jennifer, and well, Mitzi's in the personal life too. And then I have a friend that lives in Southport over by Liverpool. And so all of their support, all of y'all. And we thank you for your support. If anybody remembers what ad that is from, please drop it in the comment line. I'm just like picking at a finger thing. I'm just not even... I'm sorry. It is going to be a craft and chat and just kind of see what's going on. We're not doing anything spectacular. And I am trying to find maybe a blank spot, like, oh, that'd be good. Give it a nice. So what I've done on this one, oh, for crying in a bucket, I'm just going to say sew, suck your toe all the way to Mexico, which I'd never heard before Mitzi. Never, ever heard that phrase ever in my life until Mitzi. So, thank you, Mitzi. Maybe that'll get me out of that habit. I am going to make this a very small, or try to make it a tuck. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to go just a scotch over the top. New horizons, people. New horizons. Now I'm going to attempt to film this one and then Mondays. Oh, I know. Oh, really? Say it ain't so. Or the whole, yeah, we've heard this out of you before. Please don't be that way. I will, you know, but sometimes life gets in the way, and sometimes life likes to take a swipe at people. That's perfectly fine. I just narrowly averted that word. Take something like this and put it like that, and then boom. Booyah. There we go. Idaho. There we go. I'm just trying to think if I have anything that I want to put on there right now. I do want to do another one of the chalkboard. You know, and I think I have an idea. But I won't do it on camera because then we'd be here for 5 hours and no one wants that. We got a crud ton of pockets. So this is what we're going to do. Because I'm looking at the paper marks on it, and it's like, oh, because you already you used it to trace. You used it to make either a vellum pocket, I believe. So I was tracing them. I kind of have this habit, or started it and then abandoned it. Oh yeah, I said it. Of, you know, taking a pocket and then printing it out and mounting it on some, be it cereal box or something like that. And then I have that template of that pocket. I don't know if anybody else does that, but that's how Laura does it. I have this niggling of this song that is trying to come forth in my head. And it's not quite congealing yet, but it is a happy song. That's what I need to start doing again in the morning. Oh, I didn't do it, Mitzi. I will go do it after I record. I'm going to go sit outside. I've got those water fountain features, and I'm just going to go sit. I'm supposed to start doing that in the mornings. In the mornings, in the evenings. Ain't we got fun? I just don't know when I'm going to do it. It's one of those things that's not a habit. And for a lot of stuff, in order to remember to do it, it has to be a habit. If you don't make it a habit, how are you going to ever, you know? Maybe I'll have to set a reminder. Take some time, you know? Ease into it. You don't have to go from zero cold car, you know, got down to 30 degrees at night, and you just get in there and fire that puppy up and go. Yeah, maybe I could learn a better way, right? Maybe there's a better way. And I'm really not sure when I started this video. Bad me. It's almost there, that song. It's not along, it's kind of along the lines of something about it's a brand new day. The sun is shining. Oh, I know what it is. I think it's from a Dolly Parton movie back in the 90s. I'll have to look it up. I think it would be a nice uplifting song. But normally, there for a little bit, and I really do need to do it again. It's just a matter of setting up my Alexa, but to have a playlist of happy, energetic songs, and I think I will set this up when I'm done with this video. And again, with this video, I have nothing to teach you. I have nothing to show you. I'm just trying to get back in the swing of the crafting video thing and, you know, move on, shall we say. Moving on up to the top. The deluxe apartment in the sky. I am going to do this. But I know what I'm gonna do if I can find 3 different. It is supposed to be, well, right now it is 70 degrees outside. It's 8:46 in the morning, and yeah, it's going to be in the 80s Beauregard always reads higher than what the weather services say. And, you know, what Seattle says. But Seattle, the temperatures they say, it's like, oh, it's going to be 79 today. That's Seattle. That's SeaTac. That's about an hour northwest of me. And almost without fail, it is warmer down here by a good 5 degrees than it is there. Again, my weather service on my phone, you know, whatever app you use, reads it colder than Beauregard, who is outside hanging up. He's the outdoor sensor. And so I just split the difference. Because Dawn and I were talking about how she says she lives in Lakewood, which is over by Compton. And no, I'm not going to call it Tacoma, because it's Compton. I call it that, not quite so tongue-in-cheek, for a reason. So I'm just distraction, right? Come on. I'm being all persnickety over this. I have a hard time seeing these lighter colors, and especially like along there. Moving on up. Happiness does you. I don't know all the words, but I like the song "Happy" by Pharrell, because it makes me want to get up and move, and it makes me happy. The other one is Uptown Funk. Uptown funk you up, we're gonna uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Yes, because see, those are that you can just get rocking and dancing around, and yes, I shall do that after this video. And no, I won't record it, because oh no, sorry if I bumped the camera. No. I'm sure you see that I've marked up my scoring board so I know how to line it up, because it always looks to me that you're lining up crooked, like it's higher on, it's, you know. But that is not necessarily the case. So, oh, what am I going to do today? What are you guys about today? Today is Thursday. I'm not expecting accolades. But I do have to say, this is the birthday month. Traditionally, the birthday month. So when I was growing up, I've kind of alluded to it before. I don't know if I've outright said it, but I am no longer in contact with the parents that raised me, that adopted my sister and I, and nor in contact with my half-sister that I was raised with. So I kind of had to, sometimes you just have to walk away. You know, your peace of mind, your emotional well-being is worth far more than some people give you. So anyway, but back to the birthday month. It is, how it went growing up is Cynthia's birthday is the 11th. Michelle's birthday is the 12th. And my birthday is the 20th. You asked, here's your answer, Jamie. Jamie, you paying attention? It's the 20th. It's next Thursday. I'm going to be 53. 53. And I've been saying I'm 53 for so long now. For the last several months, I keep thinking I might be 50. Am I going to be 54? But no. I was born 1 year after the moon landing. Exactly. I always say it would have been a better story if it was actually on the day. So what I'm going to do very quickly, oh shoot, that's already, undo this. I decided I wanted to stitch around, but I already glued this, and it's glued well. So never mind. Never mind. They all have to match, so can't have two sewn and one not. That just wouldn't go well, in my opinion. So we are going to ink, they say. Pick a color. Pick a color, any color. Funk Town, funk you up. I'm gonna funk town, funk you up. I don't know if any of you watched a few years ago when they had, during COVID, I really enjoyed it. I saved several of the cop fire challenge, where they pick a song and whoever participated, I don't know how they did it, but they do some kind of dance number as a challenge, and then be like, you know, now it's your turn. Yeah, I really like those. One and probably more did a Uptown Funk You Up song, Bruno Mars. But I will say Gresham Fire Department in Portland, you know, Gresham, it sticks in my mind as an excellent one to watch. I don't know why. I could completely off base, but that's the feeling I have, and I haven't seen them for a couple of years. I suppose it'd be nice to, and yes, I've already inked that, and I'm going over it in this speckled egg, because that's the only blue I have. Next time Hobby Lobby has the inks for $3 or $4 like they're running right now, but it's just not an option. I've got to get a job, y'all, at part-time. So I'm lobbying with the help, get by with a little help from my friends. Mitzi is reworking my small, I mean, oh my gosh. Couldn't get a job at, well, the Dollar Tree with my resume. Oh, that's good coffee. I drank way too much coffee yesterday. And just because I needed the comfort. You know, sometimes you drink the coffee because for more reasons than the Well, I do want to say, I want to give a couple call outs if you want, Will. I mean, it's not a bad call out. It's just, you know, it's not technically a shout out. It is Hyung. I'd love to hear from you if you're watching this. There, we're going to just make 3 itty bitty pockets. I like it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Oh, that's one thing I need to do is I need to look up, and I might do it. Sorry, down too far. All I'm doing is gluing. I want to get close to that. So it seems like several of mine have been catching. You know what? We're going to do this different. Funk Town. Funky up, funk down, funky up. I don't know much more of the song. I mean, I knew I'd be able to sing some of it if I was hearing it. I am not. So all we're doing is kind of filling pockets. I want to have plenty of writing spots, even if it is because they're pockets. But I'm working hard on, you know, not taking forever, which is difficult because I like to do some of these really intricate. No, I know what I'm gonna do. Ah, an idea just came to me. Oh, it's like the heavens opened up and they smiled upon me. There. They may not be straight, but they're straight-ish. Let's see. I haven't cut out a whole lot, but that'll be little and tiny and can go in there, and that'll be little and tiny, and yeah. So we can figure it out. We shall figure it out. Ooh, ooh, I like that. The only problem is it's tracing paper, so it's going to show up on the other side, and that I don't like. Idea. Idea. Idea, idea, idea. Idea, 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 idea. Now I just gotta find the dang blasted plastic sleeve I stuck it in. It is horrendous down here. It is just absolutely horrendous. And I really want to use the other one. Let me move a little bit. I shall show you in a hot second what I want to do. What I am attempting to do. Oh, for crying in a bucket. Then I'm going to have to pull out the new one. And I didn't want to do that. There it is. It went far. It went far. I would like to know of anybody that gets good vellum. Not vellum. Acetate for windows and stuff. I have one picked out. They're thicker. They say, it seems to say that they're, excuse me. I hope you didn't hear that. Big old belch. Rude much. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Now, come on. We are going to put this like so. Now, I'm sure somebody has done chalkboard sticker, chalkboard of some sort in the journal. I cannot be the only one that has done this, but if I have, well, yay me. And feel free to copy. And just please give me some credit. That's all I ask. I try to. If I see something that I know somebody has done, I know that who it is, then I try very hard to give them the shout out, and because it's just the right thing to do, you know, is credit where credit is due. But I know sometimes I miss because, well, you know, I'm human. This is the persnickety part. Because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set this aside for a hot second. And I'm at first I was telling myself, it doesn't matter if you don't match it exactly because the chalkboard will cover it, which is entirely true. But if it's going to be seen on both sides, then obviously you want it to be as close as, possible. Yeah, I tend to fussy click, you know what I'm saying. Close to my body. I hope I'm still recording. Okay, good. Momentary panic. I'm totally gonna make a playlist on my Alexa, you know, my Dot. Because that's what I have, is I have a Dot. And no, I don't go into the, oh my gosh, those things are listening to you. Well, they're not listening to you any more than your phone is. So all the reminders that we put in our phone and everything, yeah, it's no different than that. Come on, get off of my fingers. So, yes, I did it again. So shabby. So, suck your toe all the way to Mexico. I still, it's funny, I've never heard that before. All right. Another slip of coffee. Coffee. Probably got my head. Apologize for that. I think it's funny that we're all like, don't get our heads in the way. Well, for those of us who don't show our faces, I should say. Using, again, liquid pearls. Sorry, was off the... And I like to do the... It's hard for me to see that far up. Get off. Sticky, sticky, no sticky, no sticky. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. But I've got to be able to see the ribbon. I picked up this phrase from when I was watching, I haven't watched it for a while, but when I was watching Goldberg's Fakakta, the Fakakta thing. And I know it's their version of the F-bomb, but it's like one of those things. If I say a different word like that, they don't know I'm cussing. Yep, because they don't know I'm cussing. But, you know, we all know that's not true. You know, if I have any French-speaking people watching and I said, holy merde, no, I wonder if I'll get flagged. I doubt it. Good night, these just... I can never get the stickle part to... I mean, I'm like almost out and I can't, it won't come down. If you know what I'm saying. So I'm like having to squeeze like this. Because it just does not want to. Of course, we're going to have to wait for a little birdie to dry. There it goes. Maybe. And I just want to kind of go through here. Go through here. And I do attempt to remember to do more of a pouncing motion, especially when you're doing like flowers. I found in my experience that it especially with flowers, that's what I was saying, it tends to work better with all of the petals. I think that's going to look quite nice. Now hurry up and dry. Hurry up and dry. I don't want to take the heat gun to it, but I could. I just don't want it to mess up my... Let's keep that right there. So, I do not believe that I'm going to do much more today so far, because if I just flip this over, I don't want to cut it out again. People, I don't want to cut it out again. Of course, this would be a good place for a pocket. There we go. Decision made. Try not to do the don't think, just stick. Don't think, just stick. No. I think I'm gonna start ripping up the carpet downstairs today. I only ripped up a small part when I had the chicks in. You know, because easier to just sweep up. But I need to get started on it. I have plans, tentative plans in my head, in my noggin, of what I want to do next month. You know, I'm on a fixed income, so I kind of have to plan the bigger things. There we go. Style. Come on, stay down. I think I need just a spot of glue. I feel like I'm very quiet today, but in all actuality, I'm probably not. It's like one day I just want to wonder if I could just get so lost in crafting that I forget. I almost feel like I achieved that on my last video, Tuesday's video, I think it was, where I was just like so in the zone, auto zone. And I do believe at some point, get off there, I am just going to do this with me crafting and not talking. There. If I come just a smidge. Try not to ruin anything down there. There. Come on. Straighten up. Oh, my good dear friend, my mommy number 4, as I've called her, came over yesterday. Hung out for a few hours and What did I say? Oh, I was saying something about, you know, me needing to straighten up and fly right. She kind of chuckled and said that her mom used to say that a lot. Yep, we're still waiting for it to dry. Yep. But I want to speed this process up just a smidge. So we are going to do a low heat. And hopefully it won't pull anything up off the back. But it does like to curl it though, doesn't it? Yeah, it's fine. Yep. Nope. That's not going to work. Then we will just let it dry naturally and see what else I can get us up to until that is dry, because I really would like to put it there so y'all can see it. Wouldn't that be nice? Got a dress form there. Up, down, okay. Oh, I've got this really large one. Actually, I was thinking of, not that I can't make any more, so that's kind of, no, we'll just sniff in. If I was a sniff, I'd sniff in the morning, I'd sniff in the evening. I'm going to do... It's a little bit too bright. I had a bunch of these. And I do have a bunch of these. But the little pink that I wanted, or thought I wanted, there it is. That pink is, no, there's a lighter pink. I'm telling you, this Krampus is just a hot wreck. So, this is not what I wanted. Aww. Aww. Green, don't want green. That hole down there. Ah, there it is. I know. I can hear you. As I get with the program. Clean up. I like that. So we're going to go through here and make it a faux stitch. I feel good, y'all. I really do. No shame in my game. No shame in my game. Get back. And we'll do just a couple of, don't tell me I put it away. We'll use one of these. I'm just looking for a washi. And I had a bigger washi, but we're going to use this. I don't care for this. It reminds me of Charlie Brown. That ugly shirt that he wore. I know it's sacrilegious, it's un-American, but I've never liked the Peanuts gang. Was never into the shows. The only thing I remember really liking about it is we had a puzzle of the cat, you know, Peanuts down at the farm, and they had apples they were picking in a tractor, and that I really liked. Put that thing together more than once. I always did like puzzles. Maybe one day I'll start doing real puzzles again. I do have a table now, so there's really nothing to stop me. Somebody stop me. And because I kind of want it to tie in there, I'm going to use the Age Mahogany. It's my world. I get to play in my sandbox and create and create and create what I want to my heart's content. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't know if you can see this. Funk you up. Oops. I hope I got it. Seems pretty. Oops. Well evened. I'm just looking for something. I gotta do more tags and make some stuff. There. I'm gonna put a little bit more glue. Oops. Right through here. There. Ow. Poke myself. Pokey, 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 pokey. Okay, so there's that one, and let's see where you guys are at. Nope, not ready in the slightest. Well, son of a biscuit eater. All right, I feel like I've gone on for a very long time. It's at least an hour, and so I'm going to stop and real quick, like, go through. I went ahead and put that one on there. That one was already on. This one I did just before I shot the camera. So we did this one with the little fold out writing spot. Yes, you can write all, oh, there, 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 and there with a little tuck spot. This pocket is on. We have these 3 little mini pockets that will be so cute. As soon as this dries, I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. This vellum pocket is on. Nice and gusseted. And we have this. I think that was all that was accomplished today, either on camera or just prior to. Yep. And then we put this little scrunchy thing on. Anyway, so there we have it so far. My design team project for the wonderful Suzanne at Nonstop Paper Crafts. It is her Sew Shabby kit. I urge you to go out and buy it. There's lots of ephemera, lots of pages to do whatever you want. And on that note, I bid you adieu and peace. And I will talk to you later. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. If you like what you have seen, please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I've uploaded. Share with your friends, and leave a comment, even if it's a thumbs up, happy face, frowny face if you need to. Just something so that YouTube acknowledges that people are watching and commenting. All right, so I will talk to you later. Bye.